Hey friends, so let me give y'all this rundown. Today is Sunday, April the 13th. I ain't got my watch on. I don't think it's 12 o'clock yet. But let me tell y'all about this run to Maryland. It's been crazy. And let me tell you, I am tired. And they never have to give me this load again. I'm not complaining, but I'm going to share how crazy this load went. So, I found out yesterday that they was going to send me to Maryland. To a store in Maryland. But mind you, I had been doing the warehouse. So, it's okay that they sending me to a store. But I was nervous about the load just because in all my years, I don't remember ever coming to Baltimore, Maryland or whatever. So, I had did the whole trip plan and looked at the route, but I still was nervous about it. So I was good up until I went past the Virginia state line. So I started getting nervous, like, Lord, from here, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to trust that you're going to get me to where I'm going safely, because now I'm depending on you, the GPS, and a hope and a prayer. So anyway, I get the going. I end up on 95. I'm going. Everything's going good. I'm just strolling along. So I had came off a little exit ramp or whatever. So this part is kind of funny to me. So I come off the ramp, and I'm getting it in my truck. Mind you, my truck don't go no more than 65 miles an hour. So I'm getting it, y'all. I'm passing the cars. I'm going. Next thing you know, like, all the cars that I passed came strolling past me. But it was funny because I really thinking I'm getting somewhere, and forgetting that my truck is only going to go so fast. So, yeah, I'm going to pass these people for the moment. Oh, but they're definitely going to pass me. So everybody passed me. At the time, there wasn't really no traffic on the highway. I was out there kind of by myself. So I'm strolling along. Then it took me to this weird little area. So I go, it looked like mountains for a moment, but it wasn't mountains. But I go through the little area. I take this right turn on this little back road, and I'm going, I come out on another part of I-95. So the GPS is telling me to turn, but it's not making it clear where I need to turn. So by the time I seen the sharp left turn to get on the highway to reconnect to the other part of 95, I hadn't missed the turn. So now I'm getting frustrated, like, oh Lord, here we go. And if y'all listen to any of the videos that I have made in the past, I tell you I'm a person that don't really like change, but I'll adjust and I'll adapt, if I absolutely have to. So I was already feeling some kind of way because this was a different run for me, something that I hadn't done before or came, as far. Because for me, it was like 9 hours to get here because I'm in a truck, and it takes you a different route. So I get back. I missed the turn. Luckily, when I looked up, it was a truck stop to the left of me, maybe 10 feet from where I was at. So I'm like, oh good, I can pull in here and turn it around, because at first I was stressing, like, oh Lord, I missed my turn, where I'm gonna turn this truck around at. So I get turned around, get back on 95, and I'm going. And I had already talked to my brother the night before about coming to Maryland. So he like, yes sis, it's not that bad of a run, but you got to pay attention to the signs. So y'all, at the time I had my glasses on. It's then start getting dark. Now comes the part where there's a lot of signs, a lot of lanes, the GPS telling me to go this way, that way, y'all. I tried to do my eye like this to wipe up under it because my eyes was feeling oily. Y'all didn't knock my glasses off. Remind you, I'm driving a commercial vehicle, so I can't just bend down and get my glasses. So now I'm like, oh Lord, tonight, it really can't get no worse than what it is. And it wasn't bad. Like, I'm being extra with it, but I was concerned after I had knocked my glasses off because I can't see at night. Like, without my glasses, I'm blind as a bat. So y'all, I'm driving. Now I'm thinking about what my brother said. He like, if you pass the stadium, you good, So driving, trying to concentrate, listen to the GPS, maintain my lane, because it's like 5 or 6 lanes. I'm used to driving on the 2-lane little highway byway, the little back roads in Virginia. So this was a lot for me. So all the training that I got in CDL school and at the Orange Company, because I don't like to say the name of the company I work for, I call them the Orange Company, but all the training in the world was kicking in this moment, because I'm like, Lord, I can't see. I'm relying on the GPS. I have no clue where I'm going. So I managed to get through all the signs. I'm listening to the GPS. I get to the Baltimore, Maryland sign. Y'all, the bridge. My take ain't tell me about the bridge. So y'all, I hit the Baltimore, Maryland bridge. Yo, I hit 3 bridges. I'm gonna tell y'all about each bridge. So the Baltimore and Maryland bridge, like, y'all, I'm driving squinched up. Like, oh Lord, I ain't ready for this bridge. The water is black as it can be. All I can see is black water, but I can't see how far underneath me the water is. So I'm going up the incline and I'm really like, I'm about to cry. I'm like, oh Lord, I wasn't prepared for this. And so I'm thinking to myself, like, no wonder dispatch was trying to coach me through, because they know I'm extra. And she like, Monica, it's gonna be okay, you just do this, you do that, and I'm listening, and I'm just like, why is she coaching me along like I don't know what I'm doing? Yeah, I got the shock of my life. So I'm going over the bridge. I want to peek at the water and the stuff, the scenery around me, but y'all, I was so scared, because I don't know, I'm usually not scared going over no bridge. But remember, I told y'all in another video I had got stuck on the bridge, and all I could think was like, Lord, if this bridge, hold on, y'all gotta check on my clock. All I could think was like, Lord, if this bridge collapsed and I'm going over this bridge and I can't swim and I ain't got no life jacket on, y'all, I'm gonna die in the truck drowning. So I'm going over the bridge, nerves tore to pieces. I'm driving like I'm scared to death. And honestly, I was trying to get off the bridge so fast. I wasn't breaking the speed limit, but I was definitely doing the speed limit to get off the bridge. And I normally go slower than the speed limit, but y'all, so I get off the bridge, I'm thinking I'm good. I go a little bit more, maybe 45 minutes more, I come across another bridge. It wasn't as scary, but it did, again, look like the water was going to just come off, I don't know, it looks like the water was just going to overtake the bridge that I was on. I couldn't tell how close, you know, the bridge was to the water or whatever. So anyhow, I get over that bridge, and I didn't catch the name of that bridge, so I can't even tell you that one. But baby, when I came to that Old Bay Bridge, if you know anything about Baltimore, Maryland, I was not prepared for that Old Bay Bridge, y'all. I was calling on Jesus and everything. I thought I was about to cry on that Baltimore, Maryland Bridge, baby. When I hit that Old Bay Bridge, man, I was tensed up so bad. And the only thing I could think about, again, is if the bridge collapsed. I thought about when the bridge collapsed, when the boat, I can't remember, I think that was in Baltimore, when the boat came through and they knocked the bridge off, da-da-da-da. And then I thought about the girl, the truck driver that had went, I think she had a wreck or something of that nature, and her truck veered off over the bridge, and she was stuck dangling. So y'all, I'm driving, I got tears in my eyes, because I'm like, Lord, I don't remember seeing this bridge when I was trip planning. I don't remember seeing this on my route. So I'm going, then it got worse, y'all. I could hear the tires hitting the bridge, and at this point I'm on the bridge by myself. Ain't no cars on the bridge with me. So y'all, I felt every single vibration. Y'all, I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie, like I'm not even being extra telling this part. Like, y'all, I was so freaking scared. And I kept saying, Lord, when is the bridge gonna end? Every time I thought the bridge was gonna end, I seen more bridge. Y'all, in my head, I'm like, now my brother ain't tell me I was gonna have to cross no bridges with water. And to me, it felt like the bridge just kept going higher and higher and higher and higher. It never felt like it was gonna ever descend. It just felt like I was just going at least 20 minutes on this bridge. Now, I didn't pay attention to the time to know how long I was on the bridge, but I do know that that was the longest bridge that I have ever been on. Y'all, my nerves were so shot. At the same time, my clock is running down, because when I left the warehouse, I only had 9 hours on my clock to get here. The drive itself was 9 hours and some minutes. So I was concerned before I left and told them, like, I don't feel like I'm going to make it to the drop on time, which the trailer didn't have to be dropped to 3 a.m. But I needed to hurry up and go ahead and get here, because my clock was running out. So the whole time I'm going over this bridge, I'm stressing in my head about my clock. I'm thinking about if this bridge collapsed and I ain't got no life jacket on. So now I'm for real, y'all. I'm going to go get me a life jacket. And I don't care how stupid I look driving in a life jacket, but I will not be caught on another bridge without a life jacket on, because I can't swim a lick. And ain't no way, if I fall off a bridge or it collapsed, I'm gonna go down in the bridge in this truck. I'm jumping out. So I need a life jacket on. So I get off the bridge, I make the rest of the run, I get to the store. I got 1 hour and 27 minutes left to drop my trailers. This particular dock wasn't hard at all, but I didn't have a lot of turnaround room, so I had to put one trailer up this way, put the other trailer in the direction in which I'm leaving out, which I ain't even really supposed to be parked like this, but I don't have enough time on my clock to even really move the truck and trailer. I got 56 minutes left on my 14-hour and 1 hour and 27 minutes left on my 11-hour clock. But once that 14-hour clock run out, I ain't gonna have time to do nothing. Right now I'm sitting on my 30-minute DOT break. So that's how crunch this load was. So I'm praying, like, you know, I don't know what else they want me to do. Because really it's nowhere else for me to put this truck and trailer that, you know, would be a safe spot for me to be in for the night. So I'm just gonna have to be here. If they get mad, I hate it for them, but safety comes first. And I ain't parking nowhere where I feel uncomfortable. So anyway, y'all, this load has just been a lot. They don't ever have to see me on this load again. You can leave me on my 2-lane road where there's very little signs, very little traffic, and I know exactly where the heck I'm going. So this is a clear indicator for me that I will never do over the road, because all that lane crossing and sign reading and the GPS going off and the truck alarms beeping and going on, y'all, I was here about to go crazy. But I do thank God I made it to the drop safely. The trailers are where they need to be. I'm in the direction that I need to be in to leave out in the morning. I'm about to get myself showered and eat some of the food that I cooked yesterday and brought with me. But y'all, that's why I make my videos. You know, everybody make their videos and want to make trucking look cute and easy, which it is. It's cute, I guess, for women, and it is easy. It's an easy job. But it's things like this, situations like this, that stress you out, basically. Because this was a crunch load on crunch time, and I kind of felt set up like, did they really give me this load knowing I wasn't going to have enough time really to get here? To me, it was just unsafe because I was rushing the whole time. Now, I ain't break the speed limit, but yeah, I was stressing so bad. And I still ain't got my glasses off the floor. Like, when I pulled up, I was so concerned about dropping the trailers and getting them hooked up to where they needed to go. Thank God my backing has got better, so I was able to just whip the trailer that's staying in the dock, hook up to the trailer that I'm taking back, and hit 30-minute break and come to the bathroom. Yeah, I've held my urine for 9 whole hours. So if you think about getting into trucking, I still highly recommend it, but just know you don't never know what you're gonna get into. It's gonna always be something crazy. And I'm not really complaining. I'm just, like I say, I share these videos because everybody seems to think like, oh, driving a truck is easy. And again, it is, but it's, like I said, it's situations like this that leave you screaming, you know, like, what in the world was I thinking about when I decided I wanted to drive a truck? But other than that, it's been a good run. I'm in a good, look like a uppity location, and I feel pretty safe for the night. So like I said, I'm about to get myself cleaned up, secured in the truck, and yeah, chill out for the night. So that's my story for Sunday, April the 13th. I'll probably do a part 2 in the morning because I can see that trying to get back home tomorrow is going to be a handful. Coming here, the traffic was terrible on the other side going back. It was backed up literally just about all of 95. So I pretty much know tomorrow I'm probably going to be sitting in traffic for a good little while before I ever even reach North Carolina. You know, my biggest thing for me is I still have my son. You know, he's 17. He'll be 18 next month. So when I leave out, I always be praying like, Lord, please let me make it back home. Like, bring me back in one piece, accident free, so I can walk through the door to my son. Because I would never want him to be on this earth, especially not right now, you know, without me. So anytime I get to a drop and I make it back home, like I really be, you know, at check my clock again, I really be, you know, praising God and thanking him because, like I said, trucking is fun. It's decent money. Depending on who you work for. But anyway, it's decent money and it's fun, but at the same time, it's very dangerous. You got to drive for yourself, everybody else. You got to pay attention to the GPS, the signs, maintain your lane control. It's a lot for a woman anyway, but you know, I feel like I'm she-woman. I can do anything, so it ain't like I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna keep making these videos to share how crazy trucking can be at times. But anyway, again, I'm about to get off of here If you watched my video to the end, please leave me a pink heart so I know that you watched my boring little video to the end. And I'll talk to you guys on part 2. Thanks for watching Trucking with Tuki and TPL. As I always say, God first over everything. If it's something you can't handle, give it to him. Let him handle it and you'll be all right. All right. Peace out for the night. Mwah.